Hello, everybody. Welcome to our second grammar tutor. Today, we're still going to be covering parts of speech. And before we begin, let us introduce ourselves. So my name is Dasang, and I am going into 11th grade.
Hi, I'm Eileen. I'm going to be going into 9th grade.
And I'm Grant, and I'm going to be going to 9th grade.
So last time we covered nouns. So today we are going to be going over pronouns. Grant, would you like to start?
Yeah, sure. So a pronoun basically just replaces a noun. So pronouns replace nouns to make a sentence sound less repetitive. So you want to use pronouns so it's not like all nouns. You'll see in a second. So examples are we, she, he, you, there, they, this, that, and it. So say we have a person named Joe. Joe studied a textbook and he learned a lot from it. So he and it are the pronouns here. And he is basically represents Joe and it represents the textbook. But if I said Joe studied a textbook, Joe learned a lot from the textbook, that sounds extremely repetitive. So that's why we use pronouns such as he and it to make it sound less repetitive. Okay, so my friends went to the movies and they had a lot of fun. So if I said my friends went to the movies, my friends had a lot of fun, that would sound very repetitive. So we use they to make it sound less repetitive.
Yeah, and just also to add on to what Grant said, an antecedent is the noun in which a pronoun refers to. So in this case, for they, the antecedent would be my friends because they is referring to and thus replacing my friends.
Yeah. And then
Oops, sorry.
at the end. So note is don't mix up pronouns and nouns, just as we said in the first video. We said for nouns that they're not the same as pronouns, just make sure you don't mix them up. So pronouns replace nouns, so they're a little bit different.
Yeah, they're not nouns.
Yeah.
So now we're on to the second part of pronouns, which are personal pronouns. Again, we will go more in depth with like the tenses of pronouns and stuff as we progress through these videos, but these first 8 videos are just an introduction on parts of speech. So personal pronouns are essentially pronouns that are related to the grammatical person. So there's basically 3 basic types of personal pronouns, I believe, and that's when you're talking in first person, second person, and third person. Eileen?
Okay, so here's a chart to go more into singular and plural for personal pronouns. So I always indicates first person, and you always indicates second person. So those are all singular. And for third person, you can say it, one, or she and he. So those are all singular personal pronouns. And for plural ones, we have in first person, we have we. So that's like a group of people. And then second person, you. So you can be singular and plural. And third person, you can say they, which is also a group of people. So yeah, those are the singular and plural personal pronouns.
Yeah, and obviously we'll go more into like the first person, second person, and third person in later videos, but just to clarify again, first person is when you're referring to yourself, so that's I, or if you're in a group and you're referring to this entire group that you are a part of, it will be we. And for second person, if you're talking to somebody or a group of people and you are addressing them, you would say you. So that's second person when you're addressing the audience you're talking to. And again, third person is when you're addressing these people that you are not talking to. So examples like it or they, if you're addressing a group that you are not a part of and you are not talking to.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, this is just a brief introduction of personal pronouns. and pronouns in general. So we will go into more depth and detail as we progress. Okay, so thank you guys for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Okay,
For
bye.
watching.
Bye.